Hi everybody, it's Diane. I just turned the camera off and I did a couple things and I'm turning it right back on to do the Glue Book, January Glue Book 2023 challenge for number 8. And this is actually the 8th. You'll see it quite a bit later, but I'm on time. So this is the book. If you've been missing it, it's not bound yet, so I'm doing it this way. And that way I can, screw up and get the pages out of order somehow. I've got my list. I've got my junk box and some magazines and hopefully, a dictionary over here. Hopefully that'll do it because as I mentioned in the previous video, I hurt my back, so I'm not running around and bending and stuff like that. Okay, something that starts with the letter S. Vase, pig, boot, and yarn. Okay, well those are good. I'm not going to substitute anything. And a number 8. Number 8. Does anybody know what that is? That's a Simpsons episode. Alright, let's roll up the sleeves. S. Yarn, I might have, I know, okay, there's got to be yarn in here. And this is just a stack I grabbed prior to hurting my back. Yeah, there's yarn. Those are kind of cool. Okay, we'll leave that out. But anyway, as you can tell, I did no prep for this other than having these few things out. So we're kind of doing this in real time with a real bag. Alright, something that starts with S. Well, I don't know. I have come across a few other things. Like there was a zebra. That's one of the prompts. So I made some notes, like where I can find it. We'll see. Okay. It's old L decor. However you pronounce it, I don't know. El decor? I don't know. Okay, it's hard. It's really hard to do the closed caption. Oh, someone laughing. That's a prompt. Make a note. Now the scavenger hunt is to find it on here. I'll write it down here. When you pronounce something funny or odd or something, and then you do the closed caption, how do you do that? I've been putting it in quotes and then kind of spelling it phonetically. Is that right? Somebody tell me. Stairs. That's an S thing. Okay. I've been trying not to take forever with these two because, well, one, I don't have that much time. But, this is just for me anyway. This is kind of just for fun and stuff. So I don't want it to start taking over my life. I will trim this up better than this. Or you could say staircase too. Alright, anything of interest? Not really. Okay, S. What else did I say? Vase. Pig, boot, yarn. Okay, we got yarn. We need a boot and a vase. Well, there's probably a vase in here. As a matter of fact, here's 3 of them. Well, 2.5. Okay, I may leave those. I may cut them out. I don't know. I have pigs on scrapbook paper. I know that. Whether I can find them quickly is another story. One, I think, is down here. So how are your challenges going? I think aside from finding stuff, for me the challenge is to integrate it into a collage, which you don't have to do. Yeah, this would be a fun project for children too, to just find this stuff and glue it in, not, trying to make an art piece out of it. I think. Alright, a pig, which probably is going to look really weird on here. Okay, the yarn. Which do we want? Well, you have to admit, these things are pretty neat. What's on the other side of this? Oh, nothing, just text. Okay. Let's take this brownish gold one. We can always take more. Oh, it's called curry. I'm sorry. And we can always add these other yarns if we want. Alright, that's pretty good. And then what was the last one? I forgot. Boot. Well, there's always... Oh, she's wearing boots right here. Well, if you're going to make me hunt around... she's too tall. Let me do a really quick little look. Just see if there's anybody else wearing boots. Oh, I have... This woman has no boots in her closet. I don't think she does. I have an old Sears catalog and an old... Oh, Sears is summer. Okay. I've got Wards. I wonder if there's boots in there. There could be a giant person going down the stairs. Alright, let me pause. I'll cut this stuff up better. I will take my time going downstairs and find that Wards catalog. See if I can just find boots. Otherwise, I'll use this. And then we'll come back and kind of arrange. I don't know what I'm going to do with the background. Hang on. Okay, here we are. Nothing's glued down. I found an 8. I added this is yarn samples out of that catalog. It's actually pretty cool. I added a blue yarn because of the blue shoe. Isn't this cute? Wavy bottom. Isn't that cute? It's from 1978. I don't care for the white in these loops. I can tell you that much. I don't really like the background, so I don't know what to do about it. Tell me. I don't know if I should add something. It's a little sparse. So obviously I'm not done. And I was just going to flip through a magazine here because I really don't know what I want to do. And just see if anything hits me. If not, I'll pause and stop wasting everybody's time. Okay, that's better. This is the color of last year. What's the color this year? Not that I go in for that stuff, but Breezeway. The background there is scrapbook paper. I really did not know what to do with that either. I didn't know what color to do. I tried a few things. That was the best, in my opinion. Anybody know what this is? It is the spines of this magazine. It's a stack of magazines. That's interesting. Okay, I like that. I'm still not really wild about the rest of that background. I could paint on it. I could add a banner thing, a pennant. What do you call this? Bunting. Take your choice. Diane, are you really going to cut all those points out? Yeah, I won't make you watch. Actually, no, it's not a bunting. It's something. It's something. Kind of looks like a mouth, doesn't it? I didn't think of that. Did you think of that? Or maybe we'll do something like that. I don't want a monster mouth on it. Although, I noticed one of the prompts is monster. That'd be kind of cute, wouldn't it? I'm not going to cut this all out either, don't worry. That might be kind of fun somewhere. Alright, where's a piece of paper? For any new people, anybody getting into this kind of stuff, if you have something like that, it can be very distracting. It can influence what you're doing. Be aware of that. Me personally, I don't like starting on that kind of paper at all, but I do it. And actually, I'd like to point out, if you're kind of new to art and collage and that kind of stuff, don't start out with a busy background like that. It's a lot more difficult. Just use white. I know it's got a bad rap for some weird reason, but trust me, you'll be a lot happier. Well, I'm starting to think there's enough stuff. I'm just not real wild about that background color. Is that what you think? Ooh, Chicago Blues, that's what that's called. Alright, let me pause again. I'll fussy cut that thing and this clock. And I'm going to think about the background because I don't know what I want to do. I don't want to ink, do stamping. That's not going to work right. Maybe some gesso. Bring up some light. I don't know. I might paint back there. I don't know. You think about it too and report back. Hang on. Okay, here we are all done. And you should know not to leave her alone with pink paint. But I think that's better. A better background. I don't know what else I would have done. I'm taking suggestions. I'd like to know what other people would have done. I can learn. But anyway, yes, the pigs are multiplying. I decided it was kind of boring. I put that other banner thing here that helped. And then I remembered I did have other pig paper. Doesn't everybody? So we have one going up the stairs and one on the shoe. I added a couple rubber stamps. It's a black marker border. I think that kind of helped because of the messiness of the background. It kind of helps give it some definition. So we have something that starts with the letter S, staircase. We have a vase, actually 3, 2.5. Pig, boot, and then yarn. Okay, number 8 is in the books. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a nice day out there.